Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer. I had a fantabulous weekend. That's my new word, because I tell you, being around, I had to travel out of town, but it was so wonderful. But I'm back in my spot now, because this is the hottest spot in town, Sunshine's Corner. I want to welcome you in today, because when it comes to information, when it comes to sharing you the things that you should know about, this is where you need to be. And today is not going to be any different, because, you know, earlier this year, we went through something that we had not experienced in, well, I've been in Florida for a long time now and never saw snow before. But, you know, it snowed right there the day before our annual King Holiday Celebration Parade.
Yes.
But by the grace of God, I tell you what, we didn't do it that day, but you know what? He always have a plan intact. So we're going to come back and do it during what? Juneteenth.
Yes, yes.
And see, and that's a celebration right there within itself. We celebrate Juneteenth. And of course, Mr. Keenan. Good morning, Mr. Keenan. How are you? And I want to say to my good friends who got up early, Carolyn, good morning. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning.
And of course, this is your second time around.
Yes,
What you talking about? My friend Reverend Harris, he's here today.
Yes.
So we just want to get people back into the mode, because this is a celebration, even though we cannot contain, we cannot control what God does.
That's
That's the truth.
You know, now
Yes.
when that snow came a falling, I was like, am I in Florida? I thought this was the Sunshine State.
Yes, I thought, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
But the
Yes.
ground was so covered. Then after a minute, when I looked out and walked out, I said, "Oh my, it's really getting deep." I said, "Okay, I get to take some days off." But nevertheless, we are here to talk about the upcoming celebration of the King Holiday Celebration. And I like to say this, so Reverend, that we celebrate King every day.
Every
That's
day.
right.
Yes, that's the truth.
Every single day. So let's talk about, how it all came about, that we had to change this thing, and now it's coming on Juneteenth, how that celebration came on that day, which is a great celebration anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that.
Well, it was just conflicting in schedules.
Uh-huh.
Schedules conflict, and so we had to adjust.
Uh-huh.
And the mayor accommodated us that we'll be able to have it on Juneteenth.
Okay.
We were happy about that. A little bit concerned about the weather. It's going to be hot. Other than in
Wait a minute. Do I have my fan?
other than in January.
Exactly.
But we're hot about having the celebration.
Check you out. We're hot about that.
We're hot about having
That's
the
what I'm
celebration.
talking
so
about.
it's going to be okay, and we're looking to having a glorious time. There are a lot of things happening on that day, but we have our portion, and we're just going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate Dr. King.
Absolutely.
As we should.
As we always should. Carolyn, now this is our first time, because I just found out that you were with the parade in Milton for a while. Mm-hmm. And now that you've relocated over to the big city, tell me how you feel about that. That you're a part of this now, working out with Mr. Keenan and Reverend Harris and all the gang, and
Yes.
Rose, who couldn't make it today. But
Yes.
the fact of it is, this is a celebration that we want to get the community to continue, especially now. That we should be hyped up on
Yes.
to keep this celebration going, because I'm a very transparent woman.
Okay.
I just like to be real.
Yes.
And I think if realness is what we need, I think if everybody was real,
Yes.
it would be a better place. And we know what it is. They're trying to take that holiday away now. They're trying to take that celebration away. So we as a community got to make sure that we come on out in June
Yes.
to celebrate like it's supposed to be celebrated.
Yes, and that's what we're encouraging the entire community, everybody to come out.
Exactly.
Let's celebrate the meaning of the holiday, because it's important. And even though it's not being done on the holiday,
That's right.
it is so meaningful. It doesn't matter when we do it.
That's right.
Because we do it, like you said, Sonshine,
Every
earlier.
day.
We do it every day.
Every single
We
day.
do it every day, and we're really excited. The committee is really excited. Mike Keenan, the parade chair, and all of us
Right.
who are supporting him are excited about what's to come.
Right. Now, Carolyn, we came all over you and we took your line away. Look. Now I'm gonna turn it back to you. I don't like to be selfish, because we be rolling.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you have to say about it, Carolyn? Come on, talk to me.
Oh, I'm excited. This is my first year with the Pensacola MLK celebration, and I'm really excited to be in it, because I moved my membership to a church in Pensacola, so that's how
Oh, really?
Yes. I go to church. I go to Zion Hope.
Okay.
Yeah, now. So.
I almost said Pastor Yates. You know, whenever he said, I mean,
Yeah.
Pastor Brandon Mason.
Brandon
Right.
Mason
Because
is
I
my
mean,
pastor.
yeah. I mean, but you know, when you say Zion Hope, it just hits.
Yes.
Pastor Yates. I mean, but that's just a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because of the fact that that church was born with him doing all of that. But the fact that it is, so now that you're a Pensacolan, should I say, when it comes to your spiritual gift and receiving all of that, getting ready for the parade, what's different that we need to tell the people about to be ready for the parade? Are the parameters, everything still the same? People can still register to be a part of the parade?
Yes.
Okay, talk to them about that. Tell us.
Yes. Well, registration is still open. This is the 36th annual celebration. There is a means of registering. We have it, the forms are to be mailed to, we have a post office box, 30240 is the post office box. There is an email address, the MLK, MLking 2020 at gmail.com.
Right.
And then there is a number, 850-378-9242 is the number.
378-4292?
That's correct.
That's the one that you know how some of us like to do, go to that phone number first. But the fact of it is, even though I want to make this point across to our viewers today, if you have not registered for the parade, look, this is the first time it's going to be in the springtime, summertime, should I say. Get this, I do believe the participation may even be more field. Why? Because school is going to be out. The teachers are going to be at home. Everybody will be able to come out and participate in this event. And I mean, you know, kids are already out there, want something to do.
Yes.
You can come downtown and just have yourself a wonderful event. Now, something else I also discussed with Mr. Keenan that's going to be taking place. We're going to kick it off at 10 o'clock.
Yes. Yes, that is a change.
The change is where it usually starts at 11. It's 10 now.
It's 10 now.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Because of the fact that many other entities that are going on that day in reference to Dr. King.
Yes.
So listen, everybody, what we're trying to say to you today is, look, make sure you call the number, be a part of the celebration. When we say 36, that's a long time.
Very long time.
And with that on the committee, with things that are happening as they are in our world today, I think this is the time we really got to fight to make sure that we keep it going.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's why we're encouraging, you know, the entire community, let's come together, let's celebrate, let's show that we are all a part of something that has been really good for us as a community, African American community. And so I think this time we ought to show up more than ever before.
Absolutely.
Show a sense of solidarity
Exactly.
as it relates to Dr. King and the things that he did throughout the years that are so profound.
Right.
As it relates to us today.
Absolutely. And you said something powerful there, Reverend. It's because of the fact that what he did do is suffered and died for. Let's not allow that to go back to what it was. With me, what I see is trying to go back to yesterday, but we're not going back.
We're not going back. No.
We're going forward.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And so
Absolutely.
if this is a part that you can take a part of, just be a part of the positive. Be a part of the right. Forget just that. Just be a part of the right. Don't be a part of that I'm going to lean and do what somebody else does just because they do it. Be a part of what's right.
Amen.
You know, be a part of that. And with this being the 36th annual parade, I encourage the community, because right after this this happened back here earlier in the year, quite a few people reached out to me that they wanted to be a part of this. So now's the time that you can get your registration taken care of. You can do that today. You can go to the website is still there, right? Yes.
The website's
go
still
to
there.
the website, or you can simply call and find out what you need to find out so you can be a part of this celebration.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now the theme is one team,
One team, one dream.
One dream. Now with that, Carolyn's over there so quiet today. I'm gonna pull it out of you somehow or another. I'm gonna have to pull it out. Now with that theme, what does that mean to you, Carolyn? One team, one dream. I want to hear what it means to you from the inside.
It means so much to me because we are still having the Martin Luther King celebration that was previously going to be in January, but because of the snow, we had to make some changes. So if they have already registered, we still have their registration. Of course, they can let us know whether they want us to hold that registration and have it in.
They can do it in June or in January 2026. Okay.
Their registration will still be a part of it.
Okay. So listen, you heard that. That was something else that just got in my ears. Okay. Now, if you do not plan to participate, even though you've already registered for 2025, now if you prefer, which I hope that you will not, be ready for this June 19th. So that you can be out there and do it with us.
Yes.
But just by chance, because I think when I spoke with Mr. Keenan the other day, he said, so far so good.
Yes.
Everybody's still yet participating that was in there before. And sometimes we tend to find a way to try to find something wrong in everything that happened. I believe that God always allows something to happen for a reason.
I hear you.
We may not understand it right now,
Right.
but it's always a reason behind it.
You're right.
Always. So let's not just go huff, huff, huff. Let's find a way to make it even better.
That's right.
I believe in positivity.
Absolutely.
I believe in, as Dr. King would say, this is something he said, whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly.
Yes.
So let's keep those kind of quotes like that in mind as we prepare for the King celebration that's coming up this year, June 19th. That's going to be a beautiful day. Just don't wear your coat.
Right. And Sonshine, may I say something about the vendors?
Please.
As being a part of the executive committee, my portion is the vendor registration.
Okay.
And so we're still taking applications for vendor registration. The registration now, however, has gone up from $50 to $100 now. If you want to register now as a vendor, it's $100.
Okay.
And it's my contact information.
And your contact information is?
Phone number 850 501 5737. And my email address is dr, that's Delta Romeo, Dr. Harris, the number 1 at bellsouth.net.
Come on now, tell them again.
Yeah. Dr. Delta Romeo Harris, Harris, the number 1 at bellsouth.net.
You heard
so
that.
I'm the contact person for the vendors.
Now let me ask you a question. If these people have already previously registered for vendors, their price is going to stay the same, right?
Stays the same.
Okay, this is for new.
For new.
And from here hence, this is what the price is going to be.
It's going to be.
Okay.
From
now on, it's going to be $100.
Now on, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I know I had talked to a lot of people that were saying they were going to be there and serve grits, man. And grit got me stuttering.
Yeah.
They were going to serve shrimp and grits. Yeah. I said, Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, because we're out early. The vendors are usually out at probably 6:30, 7 o'clock. They're setting up. And I'm there with them in preparation. And this year, previously, we had one little section for vendors, right? And it became very crowded. But this year, we're going to have vendors all around the parade route.
Oh, through the whole route?
Around, yeah. Strategic locations throughout the route, so that people will have an opportunity to get there quicker, right? Because the location is adjacent versus having to go where we were before. We'll still have the same location, and then we'll go strategically place vendors around.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you see now they're planning this and they're putting more and more into it every single day. I think that's a great idea because of the fact you have to try to rush to get to this one little spot, so it's going to be overflooded with people.
Yes.
So therefore, now it's all around the whole route.
Absolutely.
Because when you get around Palafox, there's nobody in there.
Yes.
But now it will be.
Yes.
Isn't that a great thing, guys? You see what I'm saying about the celebration? This is what I mean. It is always good to have people thinking to make things better. Even sometimes when life itself presents you with difficulties, with something we had to change that we couldn't do.
Yes.
Could not have to do anything about it.
Right.
But now we're even making it better. So come on out and be prepared to have a great time at the 36th annual. 36. You know that Pensacola is one of the only cities left that holds the parade.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
Right. Quite a few other cities don't.
Right.
But I think that as a good thing that we are doing just that because of the importance behind it, the outlook behind it. Whenever it is something of this magnitude, we should be one that comes together. When it says come together, this is one thing that we should really do. I want to say thank you to Paula Donuts at 120 Palafox Street for, you see this sweet right here?
Yes.
Ooh, suki. That's what I'm talking. Look at that. That make your stomach want to hit somebody. But thank you for providing that this hour. And of course, they've got the best coffee in town. Go right across over there, get yourself some, and tell them Sonshine talked about that one that with that bacon on it. Yeah, we'll be back with more right here on Sonshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sonshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sonshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
Aloha, I'm Madrina Ciano, the host of Rolling with Madrina, and I love Blab TV. It's a great pleasure to host a community show that brings awareness to so many great initiatives that are happening right here in Pensacola. It's even more exciting as I go through the community and I hear from people about how much they're learning. I'm the host of Rolling with Madrina, and I am Blab TV. Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
At Pensacola Habitat for Humanity, we believe every child should have a safe place to grow. That's why we work with you and the community to build not just a house, but a home.
She worked very hard to get this house. I really appreciate that because, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now.
When you help build a home, you build a future. Pensacola Habitat for Humanity.
And welcome back to this Monday edition of Sonshine's Corner as we talk about the 36th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Parade that was previously scheduled for its annual date, which is in January. But due to circumstances we could not control, we are going to have it coming up on Juneteenth. That's going to be June 19th, downtown Pensacola. I want to encourage everybody to make sure that you get your applications in so that your registration is complete.
Yes.
So that we can have that done, so you can have your space and go ahead and get done what you need to take care of right about now so that you won't have to rush and do it. Now, we have Reverend Harris here with me today and Miss Carolyn here with us today talking about the necessities, the importance, the meaning behind, and with the hard work that goes into this.
Yes.
A lot of people think that's okay, I just make a phone call, let me get this, but there's so many entities, the dots have got to be, everything got to connect so that we can have this as successful as possible. And when we say that, this is why we urge you, if you go to the website, or if you're not computer savvy, if you call this number, 850-378-9242, somebody's going to talk to you, or you leave your name, they'll get back with you.
Yes.
So that you can get your application in. Now, that email address is, get out of the way, it is the MLKING, MLKING 2020 at gmail.com. That's the MLKING 2020 at gmail.com.
That's correct.
To get all of that taken in. Now, if you would like to be a vendor, we are recapping because I know there are a lot of people who want to be a vendor. The price has gone up, but this is who you talk to right here.
Right.
And that phone number for you again?
850-501-5737.
And that email address?
Is Dr. Delta Romeo Harris the number 1 at bellsouth.net.
He's got that down. Now, when it's come to the nature of this, I'm going to step away because I think that everything that rolls together to make anything a success, it takes togetherness.
Yes.
We're going to have to be together on the same page so that we can continue with the greatness that's there.
Yes.
And when it comes to the parade, when it comes to our history, I think this is history we're talking about anyway, when it comes to Dr. King for what he lived, suffered, and died for.
Yes.
In the times as they are today, and I see where people want to just not take that initiative to go ahead and step out, how would you encourage people to look at the togetherness is what we need now?
Yes. Most definitely.
That it was back in the 60s, how tight it was. What do you think we need to get that back?
I think each person needs to just take an inventory of themselves as it relates to participation. I think what I'm seeing happening now is people are reluctant to get involved.
Why do you think that?
Where involvement is necessary if we're going to have a movement going in the right direction.
Right.
We need everyone to participate to make it meaningful. You know, it's just like a politician, you know, politicking for an office, and he has an event and no one shows up, then his event is meaningless.
Right.
But we're having an event that's meaningful, right? That we need participants to come out to make the event what it ought to be.
Right.
A cohesive event where everybody's coming together.
Right.
I mean, everybody's coming together.
No doubt.
To make it what it ought to be.
How do you feel about that, Carolyn?
Like I said, I am so happy to be a part of the MLK in Pensacola. I used to do Milton. But I am so happy to be involved in the parade, and we're ready to go. We have the registrations in, and so we're ready to go.
Now, what I want to hear from you is, what do you feel about the togetherness, that what we're trying to get, even with the parade, with the separation, because I'm out there.
Yes. Yeah.
And I hear and I see. But what do we need to do to keep that cohesiveness that we're talking about, that we need so badly, in order for that to be a part, so that we can be, if you understand what I'm being transparent as I know how,
right,
and being clear as I know how,
yes,
because that's the only thing that we've learned. Got to stop putting icing on top of the cake, and the cake ain't done.
Yes, absolutely.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. With that, how is it that with the nature of what we're celebrating, 36 years, and now we see, and I got to say this, the participation is not what it used to be.
It isn't.
What, us as a community, what can we do to make sure that goes back, because we're still referencing the same man?
Yes.
The same principle, and yet and still, we need everybody, every church, because his principle applies to you. We need the community. The principle applies to you. If we don't, as a community, come together with something such as this, we can say one team, one dream all day long, but we say one team, one dream, and we're going like this.
Yes.
What, as a community, I want to hear from you. 850-432-7768. What is it that we're going to do to make sure that we can get that together? Because if we don't work on that part, how can we have the one team, one dream?
Yeah, that's true, Sunshine. One of the problems that we've had is the fact that
that's where I want
leadership,
to go. Okay.
Leadership, pastors, their congregations, pastors promoting the event, getting involved, wanting to be a part, that has diminished over the years. For some reason, a lot of the pastors are not involved. A lot of the churches are not involved. And we've kind of beat our heads against the wall trying to figure out, and we've reached out. Personally, we've reached out to try to get the pastors involved. all of them, and just has not happened for whatever reason they
So
feel.
nobody has talked about what the issue is.
Right.
So nobody really know what the issue is that has caused that separation.
That's correct. It's just some were saying, well, the parade isn't what it used to be. Well, it's not going to be what it used to be if you're not participating.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly.
And so, and sometimes it is simply beating a dead horse, trying to get people to do something that they ought to do because it is a collective event for us that's meaningful, right? And something that ought to be promoted all the time about, what we're facing, even as an African American community.
Say it again.
And what's going on in our communities, right? It is a way to show the community that we are together. But we're having a difficult time getting the participation that.
Well, I wish that somebody,
have.
well, some of the pastors who may be watching or viewing today, if you would call us, 850-432-7768. The way I feel like you figure out or get anything completed, you got to talk about it. You must talk about it, because if this group going to talk about it amongst themselves over here, this group over here by themselves over here, but we don't come together collectively so we can put it all on the table,
Yes.
we're never going to fix it.
Yes.
We're never going to fix it, because that's how you bring that togetherness in. I think because that's what we need so much of, and we're talking about Dr. King, not just Dr. King. I'm talking about Sonshine.
Yes.
The togetherness. I'm talking about you, Reverend.
Yes.
I'm talking about you, Carolyn.
Yeah.
I'm talking about anybody who's out there. You got to be able to stand up and do what's right for the whole.
Yes.
And if there's an issue there, then we should be able to talk about it, because of the fact may not be what it is that was 10 or 15 years ago, but what is it? You got to think about the fact like this. We can't sit here and think that it's something else that Dr. King says that always stick with me. Darkness cannot run out. Darkness. Only light can do that.
Yes. Absolutely.
Only light can do that.
Yes.
And so what am I saying to the community? You be that beam of light. Be that beam of hope. Let's come back together. Let's not think about separating now with the world as it is. This is the time that we should lay it all down and come together.
Yeah. Every church, every organization, every parent teaching the children about history and what it meant.
Exactly.
For us, even today, the
Right.
sacrifices that were made by their ancestors
Right.
to our children today.
Right.
And the importance of promoting that in the home and everywhere.
Right.
Because it seems as if we're trying, the government's trying to take us in.
He's saying that open.
Yes.
He's trying to do, but I'll say this, and I'm going to be transparent with this as well. If he's trying it, we're feeling it, because that's what he's saying that we're going to do is what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So therefore, we as a people should stop that.
Yes.
Let's not let that happen, because it's going to take all of us. It's not going. You can't be going 10 over here, 10 over here.
Yes.
Just use that as an analogy. And as you see what's happening with our history, we want to take that out of schools anyway. This is our history.
Yes.
So why not participate and let the kids know? Too many kids today don't even know what Dr. King, who he was.
Yeah, that's the truth.
They don't understand why they're able to do what they're doing today because of him.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this just to the black people.
No.
I'm saying this to black, white, red, yellow, green, whatever color you choose. I'm saying that to everybody, because that is something that we all have to do. We got to get over that thing.
Yes.
Because I say this, the same God that's going to judge you, he going to judge me.
Yes.
The same God that's going to judge you, he going to judge you. You cut me, I'm going to bleed red. I cut you, you going to bleed red.
Yes.
So therefore, what am I saying to you? These are old cliches that have been said, but what causes me to just bubble on the inside is that it is so open now, and we see it, but yet we choose to not fix it.
Yes.
Correct me,
by
Pastor.
ignoring or not participating.
Right.
To show those who are trying to take away that we're going to stand against what's happening, in a way to let the entire world know, you know what I mean, that we are together, the people, And
we're doing exactly what he said.
And we're going to fight what we know is for what's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is right, for us to support one another. I'm talking about everybody supporting that which is right, that we can live together cohesively as a community, black, white, whatever,
red, yellow, black, white, brown.
Yes, we can live together.
We have cut Carolyn out this conversation. She over there, she's just looking around in the room. I said, okay.
And Sonshine, appreciate one another for what each of us bring to the table. Right? We've all brought so much to the table to make this place called America work.
That's right.
We need everybody, each and every one of us. Right?
And I agree. So, Carolyn, come on, talk to us. Reverend and I got this conversation going on here. We're about to sing a song. Come on. I mean, with the things like this, I know you got to have some kind of feeling about what's going on in the world today and how things need to be done, because we're talking about a very significant day that's coming up for the celebration on Juneteenth. I'm going to come straight back to you. We're going to take a break so I give her time to get her thought process together. We're going to talk about it more. And today we are here talking with the administrators of the MLK parade that has been changed to Juneteenth, which is June 19th. That's next month. That's next month. So stay close. We're going to tell you more about it right here on Sunshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Watch a new episode of Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m. Your tips may be eligible for a cash reward, featuring items about officer training, various aspects of police work, and crime prevention information. You'll hear about upcoming family-friendly engagement events as well. Don't miss Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m.
It's baseball season. From heart-stopping plays to legendary victories, this is baseball at its finest. Grab your seat, bring your energy, and witness greatness live. Don't just watch it, feel it. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos are back, and you can watch Pensacola Blue Wahoos home games live on Fridays and Saturdays, only on Blab TV. Love the Blue Wahoos but can't watch? Get your tickets now.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
And welcome back to this Monday edition of Sunshine's Corner. We are talking about the 36th annual Dr. MLK Parade. The date has been changed. It's going to be June 19th this year, just a few weeks out. And we are encouraging you, the community, to be a part. I'm asking for the participation of everyone. I'm asking for the participation of the churches to come on, let's do what we're supposed to do and share this information so that we can continue the legacy that we've started here 36 years ago.
36 years.
This is the 36th annual right here in Pensacola.
Yes, it is.
36 years ago. Now, the positioning in the parade, it is here. How does that work? 'Cause everybody can't be at the front.
Okay, so there are those who have registered
already
for the previous date. And they have their positions already.
Okay.
And so it's first come, first serve, right? And so whenever you register, it will determine where your position will be. If you registered early, you're going to be up closer to the front. And if you registered late, of course,
you're going to be, well, somebody got to be at the back.
Yeah.
I mean, if we all at the front, man, we through that, paid it. We're saying that to get you inspired, because don't wait, don't delay, do it today. And you can call in, you can call the parade and get your position taken care of. As a matter of fact, somebody just called. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Queen, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, Abdul. How are you, my friend?
I am just fine. I'm going to take Kingdom Walkers. I am too blessed to be stressed.
Come on with it now. That's what I'm talking about.
The other one I'm going to take from him is I can't think of it right now. Anyway, hey, I have a suggestion, Sonshine, that I've been holding on to. Blessed and Dealing with the Rest. That's the other one I'm going to take from him.
There you go.
Yeah. But anyway, I've been holding on to this idea for a little while now about the parade. I have a suggestion that each organization or church, etc., that is in the parade would submit to the committee a small statement of what it is that they are doing in the community that reflects the work and the mission of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I've been holding on to that for a couple of years now, and I said, this is my opportunity, because I missed it when the parade was supposed to be earlier.
Right.
I missed the opportunity to make that suggestion, so that's a suggestion I had.
Okay, well, you got the man here listening to it that's going to take it to him.
Yes, I sure will.
That's a good idea
Great
to have
idea.
that put in there.
Absolutely.
Because that'll let you know why you're participating in this parade.
Yes.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you, love. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I mean, that's a great, you see what I'm saying? When we talk about things, we can come up with things to add or take away, whatever it may be, but it's only to better what we have. And I think that's a great idea, because if you have that in writing, you know why I'm doing this parade. Are you doing this parade, what, just to say I did it? Are you doing this parade because of what, there's something that you know that you're giving back to the community?
Yes.
You know, is it something that you're doing that's going to be beneficial for a young child to see why you're here? You know what I mean? Because it used to be where the kids are. There were so many churches that had their kids out front, and I thought that was educating our children, and we're lacking that now.
Right.
And we need that back.
Yes.
Now, hold on one second. Carolyn.
Yes.
How do you feel? I'm trying to get it out of her. I hadn't got it out of her yet. I got one line out of her.
The only thing is that the parade is going to start at 10 a.m. instead of 11. I think y'all used to do it at 11. Yeah. So it's going to start at 10 a.m. the parade.
Right.
And we have everybody that register. We have them set up to go. If they have any questions, they can call us.
Exactly. And it's a good thing.
Yes. And we're open to ideas. I'll take that idea.
That's a good idea,
to the committee, executive committee, and we're open to other ideas. You know, like when someone says, "Well, the parade is not the way that I would like it to be." Well, bring your suggestions. You know, bring ideas that perhaps that will make things better. Because simply we're just soliciting participation in any way that we can.
Exactly.
Information, being a part of the parade, whatever it takes to make this celebration, and in particular this parade, one that be meaningful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why we say it's one team, one dream, because your word, your voice means something. What you think means something. And Hazem, I thank you for sharing that. But I want to hear from some of the churches, some of the parishioners who say that they don't want to participate. I want to hear why. Maybe if you bring it to the board, maybe talk to them about it to see if there's something that they can do to adjust or add on, whatever the case may be, only to make it more successful. Because it's the success is what we're looking for. And if she would put her phone on vibrate, just turn it off and put it on vibrate, that will be very good.
Okay.
And so that will be very good. Now, just put it on vibrate.
Yes.
And but what I'm saying is, though, if we can get everybody to be a part of this, like we're trying to do now, is all we're trying to do, solicit people to understand the importance of what we're doing.
Right.
It's not just a day because the mayor said, okay, we can have it on this day. Because it's going back to the original date coming up in January. But the fact of it is, we need you. We need you. And I am not just talking to the black community. We need everybody. Dr. King fought for everybody. He was peaceful. He fought for everybody. So let's come on and show that love in return to keep it going, because what he wanted were all of us to come together.
Yes.
You know, not by looking at the color of my skin, but judging me by the content of my character.
Absolutely.
But to say that, we need everybody to come out and just do it. Don't just say you got a day off. Come out and celebrate.
Yes, and Sonshine, you know, we were talking about those who have not participated, but we want to give applause to those who are participating.
Yes, and have been doing it for a long time.
A long time, and our supporters who've been supporting us for a long time. Yes, we could not have this parade without our supporters.
Absolutely.
And I want to shout out to Mike Keenan, who has been so involved in this parade throughout the years, probably from the beginning. 36 years ago, he's been a part of this organization. And he's done a yeoman's job with the parade.
What?
Yeah, yeoman's job. A job that's well done.
Okay, this pastor teaching me something here today, y'all.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you what was funny. I had been talking to Mr. Keenan, text message, on the phone, for years. Had never seen him. And I think it was a couple of years ago, I said, Rose, I have never met Mr. Keenan. Tell me, and he was standing right by me, and I didn't even know where. I mean, but I know you now, Mr. Keenan, and my hat's off to him as well, because he does a lot, and he's constantly trying out there. And I mean, he's run. I'll meet you over here to do this. I'll bring this over here to do that. I'll do this. I'll do that for you. And but the fact of it is, he has. And I think when you care about something, and you love for it to be a success, that's not a job. A job is something that you're getting paid to do.
Yes.
You know, and Mr. Keenan does this from the heart, because he knows from the goodness of his heart he's doing this for the community.
Yeah.
And I want people to realize just how great that is, and the hard work it takes to put on something like this. It's not easy, my dear friends. It is not easy.
It's tremendous.
It is. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Sonshine.
Good morning, Kingdom Walker.
Sister Carolyn, Brother Harris. Hey, Don. Many years, you and I were men of light, known for doing things right, and there is no wrong way to do a right thing. You and I were both first responders, and we were also first representatives for our people. You with the fire department, and myself with public works out there on the base. Y'all talking about what can we do? Hassam called in. My thing now, I'm really too blessed, and I continue to be supernaturally blessed to be stressed.
Come on.
And I'm not striving to do my best to deal with all the rest of this mess. and we as a people, and I told you, we need a new nation within this nation called the Wiasa people. We need to continue to be led by God in prayer, because we know that prayer changes things. Brother Don, it's a blessing to see both you and Sonshine. Y'all both on the prayer list. You know, and we need to rise up with this tribe of believers and receivers, so that other people can see that we're so supernaturally blessed that they can rise up and be stirred up, so that we can all move forward.
I agree.
Yes, absolutely.
Brother Don, I love you, man.
I love you too, Kingdom Walker. It is just good to hear your voice, to know that you're doing well, and it brings back memories of you and I working out there in Naval Hospital. It was tremendous blessing of the things that were accomplished while we were there.
We talked about this 20 years ago, Brother Harris.
Yes.
And it's happening right now. Supernatural blessings on all your endeavors, supernatural blessings on you, Sister Carol, and the mighty blessings that are coming to you, Sonshine. Talk to all of y'all later. God bless you.
You too,
God bless you as well.
God bless you. I tell you, this man right there, he is such I mean, an inspiration.
Yes.
Such a follower, such a believer.
Yes.
And what he displays, I think, is what we need. And when he speaks of it as a whole, people need to hear what he's saying.
Yes.
And just to grab a hold of the positivity of the truth that he shares. It's not something that he thinks. It's something that he knows through the study.
Yes.
That's what he has found out. And now I didn't know you guys had worked together.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
20 years.
Oh, wonderful. So you were a firefighter.
Yes.
Get out of here.
I was actually a fire safety inspector. I did 22 years in the Air Force as a crash rescue firefighter. And after I retired, I came aboard Naval Hospital as a fire safety inspector. I did that for 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, man, look at this. Hot diggity dog. That is wonderful because I did not know. Okay. That's wonderful. We got another call. Firefighter. Good morning.
Hey, Sonshine. I forgot to mention that little statement about what the church or organization is doing can be read during the parade as they pass by.
Yes.
Oh.
You know, as they pass by. You know, because in the past we just give the name of the church or the name of the organization and wave and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Right. But I think it would add to it if we just had to, on paper or whatever, that we could read what that particular church or organization is doing.
Oh, I got you. Good idea. I see it even more now. Awesome. Thank you, my friend.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Everybody, I tell you what, this is what you see how what talking can do?
Yes.
It brings forth more bright ideas. We've got to go to break, but I tell you what, we're going to come back. I want you to think about that. What's on your mind? Do not be afraid to speak out. Always know that freedom of speech, that's yours. And we'll listen right here at Sunshine's Corner.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
It's that time again. It's Animal Allies cat adoption time. Here are a few faces you might see. Meet these guys and more. Saturdays, May 3rd and 17th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Pet Supermarket. See you there!
Fostering a pet for a friend or neighbor can keep families together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Empire Truck Sales, located at 2255 West Detroit Boulevard in Pensacola, is your Freightliner, Western Star, Detroit Diesel, and Cummins dealer for Northwest Florida. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., providing sales, service, and parts. Empire Truck Sales is also your Oasis dealer for Freightliner custom chassis RV and motorhome repairs. Running I-10 will get you in.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
And welcome back to this Monday edition of Sunshine's Corner. We are talking about the MLK Parade, the 36th annual One Team, One Dream, coming up on June the 19th.
June 19th.
It's going to be hot enough in June. I think that's when the sun really started beaming down. Woo-hoo. And I'm so glad that I'll be your parade grand marshal. I will be up there in the front with a fan.
Yes.
Look, that day I want an electric fan.
Bring it, Sunshine. You're going to need it.
I tell you, Rose and I were laughing. She said, "What you going to wear, Sunshine?" I said, "I don't know yet." I mean, it's so hot. I mean, I had got the outfit for the cold, right?
Yes.
But it's got to be something cool this time. But guys, come on out and let's have fun with this parade. Let's do that. Let's enjoy this celebration for what it is. Let's recap what we've talked about because it has moved for this year only.
Yes.
June 19th. Which is Juneteenth.
Yes.
The kickoff is at
10 a.m.
10 a.m. for persons who would like to register for a vendorship.
Yes.
Call you.
Call me.
850-501-5001.
5737.
Right.
Email address, DR, that's Delta Romeo.
There you go.
Harris, the number 1, at bellsouth.net.
He got that down to the number 1 at bellsouth.net. And I mean, if you want to call and ask questions or get information about the MLK Parade, you can do that as well. There's a phone number there that you can call as well, and that's 850 what? You want me to pull it up?
Yes.
But look, I want you to make sure, everybody, that you all are ready for the parade. I'm going to have all that for you. I'll go back to my email. But here it is. Now, if you'd like to call and talk to somebody, you can call them today. And make sure that you're out for that celebration. Don't pass this up at 850-378-9242. 850-378-9242. Or you can go to the email address. It's the MLK. That's the MLK King. It's what I'm MLKing 2020 at gmail.com. The MLKing2020 gmail.com.
Yes.
Now, please, if you would like to be a vendor, call on our fine gentleman here, the Reverend, who's going to take care of it for you.
Yes.
And the registration fee is going up, but it's going to be worth it because there are fees that they have to pay to get this thing taken care of.
Yes. It's $175
to get
to register now.
Okay.
Previously it was $150.
Right.
Yeah, but everything costs. Everything has gone up, Sunshine.
Tell me about it.
We had to do what
even
we had.
eggs.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Don't even eat them that much anymore.
So we had to increase the cost a little bit.
Right.
To accommodate.
But I'm sure everybody knows that because things has to change because that's been that price for a long time.
Long time.
Long time. So we ask that you do. Is there a deadline for them to get their registration in?
I think I'm looking to see.
I don't see anything on here for a deadline, but what you can do is
I don't see a deadline either.
Now you can call the chairman there, talk to Mr. Keenan.
Yes.
You can call him today or talk to him at 850-378-9242. And we encourage you to do that. This is the parade the 36th annual that's coming up on Juneteenth. And I want you to realize something, how I appreciate your input today. And I could see it was coming from the heart.
Yes.
It was coming from the heart. And that we could talk about this so that we can encourage people that we're going to do this. Mm-hmm. And we want them to be a part.
Yes.
I think those who called with their ideas that could be a part of this upcoming parade. And if you want to talk to Mr. Keenan or the Reverend Harris here, do so. All you got to do, you got the phone numbers, make that phone call. Let's not talk things out amongst ourselves. Let's talk about amongst each other.
Yes.
Let's come to the table and come with ideas and bring that positiveness with you. I'm pleading to the churches. I'm pleading out for all the pastors, for the churches, for the members, to please, let's not let this opportunity pass. We're not doing this for anything but the celebration of Dr. King. Take the I out of the equation, it's about us. Do it for us so that we can come together on June 19th and celebrate the legacy of Dr. King. And the fact that is that we're the city that's yet doing a parade. Things are trying to be taken away from us. Let's not fall into that, because what you're going to do then, okay? I mean, let's not lose that connection that we have. And for I just hear it in my spirit, in my head, I can just hear the negativity. But I want to get rid of that and bring out positivity so we can make this a total success.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You know, and on your final words, what would you like to say to the community, Reverend?
Well, first of all the participants, I will just say thank you. Thank you for participating down through the years you've been with us. And then for the rest who have not participated or finding a reason not to, I'm asking you to find a reason to participate.
Say that one more time.
Yeah.
That's right.
For those who have found a reason not to participate, I'm asking you to find a reason to participate so that we can have a glorious occasion, because this will be a grand day. Not only are we celebrating Dr. King,
but we're
remembrance,
Juneteenth
as well.
Freedom.
So it's going to be a whole day of celebration. So come on out, get involved. Let's do it.
That's right. Let's rock this city.
Yeah, let's make it a grand occasion.
No doubt in my mind, let's make it grand.
And after it's over, we would say within ourselves, it was good for us to have been here.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
One team, one dream.
One team, one dream.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm coming about. Oh, okay. Now, Carolyn, what you want to leave with us?
We're ready to go. I mean, we still have everything set. We just moving it to a different day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, please, if you do not get it today, make sure you make that move soon so that we can go out and get your things that you want to throw. I think it's going to be great because the schools are already going to be out. Summertime, they're going to be looking for things to do.
Yes.
Then you can bring the whole family out to enjoy a celebration that you can bring your umbrella if it's going to be that hot. Just sit there on the side, wave high, and have a great time.
Absolutely.
Tell your neighbor, tell your friends, tell your people at the church where you are. Let's not find a way not to. I love that.
Yes.
Let's find a way to. So we can continue to keep the dream alive.
Amen.
The dream should walk in each and every person individually because he died for a piece of you. He died for a piece of you. So do not allow that to happen now, all these years later, that we say we're not going to. Please. It bothers me that, and it hurts my heart to see that some of the churches don't want to participate. That hurts.
Yes.
Because of the fact, I think that we all have our own agenda, but let this not be on that table of agendas to stop. Let's encourage to make it even better. I want to thank you guys for getting up early, coming in with me today. I really appreciate that because it was a fun day.
Yes.
It's time for me to get out of here, but I want to leave my friends as I do every single day. Don't forget, now tune in tomorrow. The Reverend Joseph Marshall, he's going to be my guest. He's going to be talking about the annual men's health fair that's coming up. Ooh, some stuff we're going to talk about tomorrow. So I'll leave you as I do every single day. Never, ever, ever lose your focus, friends. Always remember, if you keep God first, I guarantee you that you will be a total success. So until tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for another day of sunshine, go out and tell somebody about the goodness of making things happen in a positive way. So until then, my friends, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. Have a great day. Look forward to seeing you. Go out and register. Get registered for the MLK Parade. See you then. Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.